And now getting in news, the servicemen of the S-400 Triumph anti-aircraft missile systems have started practicing combat training tasks to detect and destroy a simulated enemy within the framework of the exercises in the Novosibirsk region. Now getting in news that this is a new battalion of S-400 Triumph surface-to-air missile systems that went on combat duty in the Air Defense Regiment stationed in the town of Dimitrov near Moscow. So this has been put out, details of the same that have been put out as far as the anti-aircraft missile system exercise is concerned. The S-400 Triumph surface-to-air missile systems on your television screens. It was confirmed that the combat teams of surface-to-air missile battalion of the Russian forces started operating within the Aerospace Forces Air Defense Formation stationed in the Moscow region. They've received a new battalion set of S-400 Triumph. So yes, we do see in that sense the military build-up only heightening as for the Russian forces are concerned. And Niranjan, that's what we've seen essentially the past few days as Ukraine also continues to receive more and more military aid from the West, from several of those neighboring European nations. And that's the western side of the country essentially being the passage to bring in all of those artillery, machinery and the military aid. But we do see simultaneously Russia also upping the military equipment on its end, and they're also carrying out these kind of extensive exercises.
That's correct. Very interestingly, America has delayed an intercontinental ballistic missile test, perhaps to try and bring down the tensions given what's happening with Russia and Ukraine. And the fact that Russia is holding the S-400 exercises at such a time tells you that Russia is not pulling back, even though there may be mixed signals coming in on the American front. Now, very interestingly, even the Americans have spoken about the S-400. President Biden, US President Biden, has said he will decide whether to apply or waive sanctions on India after the CAATSA, which is the Countering America's Adversaries Through Sanctions Act, on Russia's S-400 missile. Now, it's interesting because the US President has said he will decide whether or not they would waive off sanctions on India, one of America's key partners under the law for its purchase of the S-400 defense missile system from Russia. Now, this is a tough US law which also authorizes the administration to impose sanction on countries that purchase major defense hardware from Russia in response to Russia's annexation of Crimea in 2014 and its alleged meddling in 2016 US presidential elections. Okay, these are live shots also coming in. These are pictures, in fact, of, I think it's a video that was released by the Russian army, of the operations. What they are calling special operations. These are pictures coming in. I believe that was a video that was put out by the Russian army, an official video from the Russian army, and that's the video also being now broadcast